invite her to other country, and trust me, the girls will be more than happy right now to escape from this situation, at least to get some sleep, because like air alerts at nights and everything, we don't have enough sleep.
Maldu has said, what does AFA recommend we do to stay in touch with women we met on 2 prior AFA Ukrainian jurors and have contact info? I run topics, I'm getting ghosted by somebody else. Ed, I've always said that when you meet someone overseas, you go ahead first and I'll say,
No, you say.
Well, look, like any relationship, it's difficult to keep going, right? If there's enough interest in both parties, it'll keep going, right? But you have to be careful how you do it. You can't force it. You can't, why didn't you answer? Why didn't you answer? Yeah, because then you'll scare them away. I always say it's like this little fire in the forest and you're trying to build it. You're blowing out it, trying to get it up, right? And it takes a lot of tender, loving care to get that fire going. And, you build it with little things, little romance and little hair, and add this and add that. Because it's not easy to keep a long distance romance going. And when Tanya and I met, I did all kinds of stupid, crazy romantic things. I wasn't doing expensive things. I wasn't trying to buy her love, but I was doing stupid romantic things, which I think she appreciated because it was my time, my thoughts. I'd find these stupid little poems that were in Russian and I'd travel, I'd send them. I'd do all this other stuff that was kind of romantic. I used to be very romantic. I'm just trying. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I have only one question, you asking us how to keep relationship that you met ladies on Ukraine, 2 prior Ukrainian tours. So you met them more than like a few years ago. And why she's not here yet? If you still want to keep romantic
that's true, because if you were prior Ukrainian tours, it was a long time ago. So
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep that for 2-3 years.
It's not easy. Yeah, probably I would recommend you to go and meet those ladies and to understand if they are good for you or not, and then to keep going to relationships. But yeah, first of all, you have to meet the girl. You have to make the plan like every 2-3 months to meet her here and there, especially right now. She's probably, I don't know, most of them in Europe. So
yeah, if you have specific women that you met,
yes,
that you have a real interest in, then Anna's right. You gotta go meet them again. You have to go see them again. And if they are someplace outside of Ukraine, then meet them there. If they're not, ask them to go to Poland.
Yeah, ask them to come to Poland and to meet you there, because you met that girl.
Yeah, I mean, either they're gonna have the desire to do that or not. If they don't, then it really wasn't meant to be in the first place. Then. Okay, but 2 years to wait is a long time. And Maldu says, do you recommend an individual trip to Kyiv, Odessa, or a city in Europe, Paris, or Poland to meet Ukrainian women on the AFA website?
I would recommend you to go to Paris or Poland. For right now, I would recommend you to meet lady, especially if you have 1 lady or 2 ladies that you've been in correspondence and you go just to meet her. Invite her to other country, and trust me, the girls will be more than happy right now to escape from this situation, at least to get some sleep, because like air alerts at nights and everything, we don't have enough sleep there.
Yeah, I agree. The difference, I think, between going to Paris or Poland as opposed to going to Kyiv, Odessa, is that if you go to Paris or Poland, you're going to meet fewer women, like 1 or 2 or 3 women, because we don't have the same density of profiles as we do in Kyiv or we do in Odessa. So if you just pop into Odessa, you're going to be able to do 3 dates a day, probably. You're not going to be able to do that in Poland or Paris because the women that have come from the Ukraine to Poland or to France are spread out all over the country, right? Yeah. Not just in one little area like what we're dealing with over here. So it's a little bit of a different logistical dynamic. So you have to understand that. But I think everything that you said is absolutely true, and I would probably recommend going to where the women.
Poland, maybe Germany, and if you're not corresponding with a lady, and you're just planning to go there and meet some ladies, you can talk about that prior to our managers. They can make you some schedule around the cities. Like I had a client, he'd been in Germany for 2 weeks, and he actually dated 2 girls in one city. Then he moved on a train, and he said it was comfortable for him. Like 1 hour, 2 hour train ride between the different cities, and he met about like 10 ladies during the week. So, yeah.
Great. All right.
Searching for that one special woman to complete your life? Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
OdessaWomen.com.